Please do subscribe to our channel for more videos. Click on the bell button for notification.
Let me quickly say that, nobody anywhere in the world, like you said, has ever doubted the potential of Nigeria, especially as a nation. We're a blessed country. We're a blessed country. We're blessed in natural resources, but more importantly, in human resources. We are the largest black nation in the world. And then combined with the fact that we are actually, if you look at the map of the world, Nigeria literally is right in the center of the nexus of world trade. So if you really look at it, we should be not only and do we have the capacity to be able to maximize our mining and other resources, but then we should be the logistics and production base for the world. But we have not yet seen that potential manifest. And I believe that potential is not a blessing to a nation. Potential is a call to responsibility for every generation to maximize this. This is what I believe. And the only challenge that we have found, that between potential and the reality of the greatness of any nation, is something called good governance. And good governance is very simple. It's not a hypothetical, no. It's simple. When good people who have a heart for the people, a love for the nation, who have the capacity to be able to take the best decisions on behalf of the people, when the brightest and best of the nation are given the opportunity to be able to serve the people in all the elected and appointed offices, as well as in the bureaucracy and in the private sector, when the people who have the capacity are given the opportunity, then you have good people in governance. The problem with Nigeria so far is that we have not yet seen a system that produces naturally good people into governance.
Really? I mean, a lot of people, so you're talking about the leadership system in Nigeria?
Oh, yes. So there's a leadership system that I call selectocracy in Nigeria.
What does that mean?
The selectocracy simply is a kind of system whereby the access to positions of authority and in some cases power is in a sense determined by a few people who have a higher interest in themselves and their own select interest than they have in the interest of the general public. So in the political parties, for instance, I know that in most of the political parties, we have heard of times, and we have seen times when young people have tried to run for either office of local government chairman or whatever the other offices are, and then there are certain people who arrogate unto themselves the right to decide who will go as an aspirant to become a candidate.
Does this not happen in other countries?
No.
In the United States?
No, it doesn't. Look at, if you remember, right? And Barack Obama was not the preferred candidate of the Democratic Party. The establishment candidate was Hillary Clinton. Remember that? Mm-hmm. Remember that Donald Trump was not the preferred candidate. And you mentioned that at the beginning of the show, right? The preferred candidates were Jeb Bush, Ted Cruz.
I think I will start with an apology in the sense that I didn't get you together before I announced to the NEC, National Executive Committee of our party, that I will run again. I will not fail to quote a certain Hausa saying that sa ka ya fi bauta ciwo. That means empowering self is more than celebrity. Nobody is paying you for what you have been doing. Nobody even collected you occasionally to say thank you. But it is because from the bottom of your heart, you voluntarily expose yourself to identifying with me through opposition to success. And after the success, I don't know how many of you people will say, okay, what the hell did you get out of it? You see, you can only get this satisfaction through voluntary and understandable way of believing in issues you do. You are only expecting your return from God, and you are looking for the future of the country, your children, your grandchildren. Sometimes I wonder, those who can afford to educate their children to go overseas and train, America, Europe, Asia, and so on, and they continue sabotaging the economy, I wonder which kind of Nigeria they want their children to come and work for. I think there is a lot of lack of imagination. Because if you are working for the country, then you shouldn't be misappropriating and misapplying public funds the way people did. I have to repeat what I went public here, I think for you. Some of you might not have heard it. Either there's no power in your place, or you don't even have the television. I don't know. You know, I went public, I said, and I challenge anybody to check from Europe, America, and Asia. Between 1999 and 2014, Nigeria was, you know, getting 2.1 million barrels a day is being produced. 2.1 average, 1999-2014. And the average cost of $100 American per barrel.